2022 is coming to a close. Friends of the twins, we're counting money today on the channel. If it's something you think you're interested in, please keep watching. You can probably tell from that intro that today's video is going to be just a little bit different than what you usually see here on the channel. This is another side to me that, well, Shonda too, but she just doesn't happen to be here with me filming it right now. But this is just another side to us that you all don't know much about. And so this year I thought that I would share it with you. Now, me and my twin sissy, y'all, we stay into something. We are always up to something. But believe it or not, you know, your girl is pretty good with money. I decided this year that I was going to share with y'all the fact that for years, I have been participating in different money challenges and that type of thing. And so this year I participated in the $5 challenge. Now, I am not the type of person to carry a lot of cash. So, you know, it's just more convenient. You know, I rarely have a lot of cash, but when I do, I always participate, and I'm disciplined enough. I've been doing it long enough to stick to my challenge. Now, you all always see us and we are hauling different things, home decor. We absolutely love our self-care items like necessities like Coach purses and backpacks and shoes and that kind of thing. Those are necessities, y'all. Like I said, there is a different side, and I guess the main thing I want to say is that everything is always done responsibly and in priority. Priority is always my home and my family. Next on the priority list is savings, and then fun. So one of the things that, we're gonna actually get into a money count. Oh, let me introduce y'all to someone very special to me. She hangs with me. She is my ride or die, and her name is Celia. Oh, she is so heavy, y'all. This is Celia. Celia, say hello to the friends of the twins. This is Celia. And right along this time of the year, Celia is as heavy as she can be. And the purpose of Celia, y'all, is another thing that I do where it comes, you know, where it pertains to money is I don't spend change ever. I never spend coins. I always save all of my coins. Anytime I'm giving, you know, when I'm giving change, it always goes to Celia. I never, ever, ever spend coins. And you would be amazed at how quickly that all adds up. Now, usually Celia gets, I make a trip to the bank with Celia. Kind of do it, I used to be really good about going quarterly, like every 3 months, maybe 4 months, but typically it was every 3 months. But I've been a little bit more lax with that this year. So I haven't been to the bank with Celia probably, I know, in 6-7 months, something like that. And she is as heavy as she can be because Sugar helps me with that also. We both, now he's not as disciplined with it as I am, but he does help. Some of you may remember when I shared our last bathroom video that in Sugar's drawer, I have a little area for him to keep his coins. So he's gonna give it to me one way or the other. Either he's gonna give it to me willingly, or I'm gonna go in there and take it. But no, he knows that, you know, he'll just take coins out of his pocket. He puts it there. He knows that I'm going to come and get it, and we are going to give it to Celia. So it works out absolutely perfectly. And this is something also that I have been doing for years and years and years. We both have been saving coins all the time. But y'all, I am religious about it. My family teases me because every stray penny that I see on the street, I pick it up. I do. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I pick up all pennies that I see. And every now and then, y'all, I find dimes, nickels, quarters. I pick it up. Yes, I do. And to Celia, it goes. And as far as the $5 challenge, I have done variations of money challenges over the years. This is also something that I've been doing for a long time. I have done, at one point, I could only save coins. And so that's what I did. And then as time progressed, I was able to save all $1 bills. I did that at one point. And now I save $5 bills. And also this year I saved $10 bills. Now, you know, $10 bills for me are kind of rare. It's kind of rare that I have $10 bills. Like I said, I really don't carry a whole lot of cash. So, you know, this has been a good way, and it'll show you that you can save a lot of money when when you're really not even trying. So let me tell y'all some of the things that I do, and share a little bit more about me. You know, things that you definitely wouldn't know. So every year, around this time of year, the end of the year, one of the things that I always do is I go along and I assess all of our financial responsibilities. And then I will determine what needs to be cut out and what, will be staying. So one thing that I finally got around to doing is canceling my Planet Fitness subscription. Y'all, I haven't been to Planet Fitness since the world changed. That's been what? 2 years, 3 years? So I should have done this last year, but I was still thinking, maybe, things are kind of getting a little bit more back to normal, maybe, but no, I didn't. And y'all, you've heard me say that I'm actually putting me a home gym here at the house. So that was one of the things that I did this year, is to go ahead and cancel that subscription. I always look at what I have and what can be canceled that I don't need to drag with me into 2023. So that saves you money there. Another thing that we do, and we've been doing for years, is we have automated savings. That is the best thing. If you don't see it, for me, it's easier to forget about it. So to have the savings just automatically go to an account. And for me, not having easy access is always, it's always a good thing. So with my automated savings account, y'all, I don't even have an ATM card to it. My thought process is, by the time I get up, if I have to make the journey to the bank, by the time I get up, get dressed, and blah, 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 maybe whatever I thought I wanted to go and get the money for it is not even all that necessary, and majority of the time I end up not going. So that's always helpful, and been the best things for me is to not make it so easy to get the money. And also, another thing that we do is, like, May of 2023 will be 25 years that I've been married, happily married to my Sugar Bear. But Sugar and I do not make financial decisions without one another. Not at all. Anything that is going on, anything we feel like we might need to buy, or just anything that comes up, we always make those kinds of decisions together. And that has been a good thing for us in our marriage. And our marriage has just gotten stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger year by year by year. And what Sugar and I do, and this works very well for us also, is we each get a weekly allowance. And you do whatever you want to do with your allowance. That's your play money, your fun money, whatever. And usually, y'all, I spend every dime that I get. I enjoy my weekly allowances. I do. But if there should, something should come up and it costs above what your allowance is, and that's when we come together and we talk about it, and we make all, larger financial decisions. Everything is made together, and that has just been perfect for us. And the last thing that I want to tell y'all that Sugar and I do, and this is something that we kind of implemented within the last 3 or 4 years is we don't loan money. Nope. I personally feel like, you know, when you get a certain age, it is time for you to stop loaning money. And I personally feel like you shouldn't be borrowing money. Now, that's just my personal opinion. But Sugar and I are both in our 50s. I'm 51 and Sugar is 57. For me personally, I should not be borrowing money from anybody. And I believe, you know, certainly there is a cutoff to loaning money. So, you know, that's just what works for us, but we don't loan money and we don't borrow money. You know, if that's not to say that sometimes we're not, you know, helpful or charitable or you know, anything like that. It's just that if I give you a monetary contribution, it is a gift. It's not a loan. I'm not expecting you to give it back. But overall, we don't loan money anymore. I just feel like we're in our 50s now. He is awfully close to retirement. We don't have any money to loan. And I don't know, y'all. It's just me. Say what you want. No need even putting anything in the comments. I feel like we are too old to be loaning money. We're too close to retirement and that type of thing. Now, I'm not talking about kids. Y'all know what I mean when I say we are not loaning money. I'm not talking about kids and things that come up. That's a whole different thing. But in general, we are too old to be loaning money. So don't ask, because we don't loan money. And friends, talking about the money challenges and the automated savings, all of this, all it does is lends to being financially responsible and disciplined. And y'all, it will make you feel so good to see the results of all of your efforts. Now, I know the credit unions and Discover Card, I believe American Express, maybe Bank of America. All of these, if you have accounts with them, it is really easy to monitor your FICO score, and it's given to you free. Typically, you can go on, log onto your account and all, and somewhere there you will see that they are offering you your FICO score. So, you know, it's a joy to always see that number, and in a lot of cases, see it going up and up and up and up. So that's another thing. You can always access your FICO score from a lot of the banking institutions for free. Okay, friends, we're going to get ready to get into the money count. As always, what Sean and I would love for you to do is to take what you can, what is most helpful, what is most useful for you from this video, tweak it, make it your own. Our goal is to inspire you and motivate you, not to have you do things exactly as we do. I'm just sharing with you some things that have worked well for my husband and I. Let's count the money. So we got Celia all emptied, and this is what we have. Friends and twins, I know money is very dirty. You can best believe that I will wash my hands and all of that kind of thing. Another thing I wanted to tell y'all is that at my credit union, I do not have to wrap coins. All I'll do is I have a little bucket that I'll put all of this in, and I'll take it and they will dump it into the coin machine at the credit union. They don't charge us any fees for anything like that. Some of you may say, well, what is the purpose of you counting it? Y'all, I count my money before I take it to the bank. I just like to count my money and know what is what before I get to the bank. And hopefully you know, we will both come up with the same figures. There have been maybe a time or two that we were off by a couple of cents, but it was always to my benefit because they actually came up with a slightly larger amount than I did. So yes, I do like to count my money before I take it. Friends, these are all quarters. We are still counting out the quarters, and I must tell y'all that, you know, not only do I just like to have a number in my head before I get to the bank, it is also very satisfying to me to sit here satisfying and calming to sit here and count out, you know, all of my money for all of my efforts that I made this year. Well, me and Shuby. Right, so it took a while, but here is all of the quarters. And I'm going to get these counted up, and I'll just run a tally, and then we'll add up everything at the end. And remember, I do have the $5 bills. I did participate in the $5 bill challenge, so that is going to be included also. So let me get the quarters counted up. And I have them in rows of 10, so that'll help us to count them quicker. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 124 in quarters. Let's recount.
We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, friends, and now we're going to get started with the dimes. I'm going to separate them into little groups of $1. And y'all have to let me know if y'all enjoy this type of video, if it's something that you would like to see, you know, at the culmination of the year, the end of the year, or maybe if you would like to see it quarterly, because, you know, like I said, I do this kind of quarterly. And I've never done it before on the, you know, here on the channel, so I'm not really sure if you all are even interested in anything like this. So just leave me a comment and let me know. Friends, and here we have all of the dimes, and I put these in rows of 5. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. I think with the nickels, I'm going to group them into groups of 50 cents. So here are our nickels, and each little stack is 50 cents. So each row should be $2, 51, 52. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Hey friends, I went ahead and sorted the pennies off camera. Each row is $1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8, and this is 10, 20, 30, 40. It's kind of hard to write and hold the camera. So $8.40 for our pennies. All right, friends, and next we're going to count up our $10 bills. I almost forgot our miscellaneous change. So I do have this, and it is a gold dollar. So that's 1, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2. That's $2. And 10, 15, 16, 17. So $2.17 in extra change. So we'll write that $2.17. And now let's go ahead and we're gonna pull out our bills here. And here is our stack of 5. Let's set that right there. Okay, and for our $10 bills, and like I said, oh, here's a 1 here. I rarely have $10 bills, so I'm really surprised to have even saved this many. Okay, so for our 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And now, friends, let's get to our 5s. $5 challenge. How do you think we did? All right, here we go. I think I'm going to count them out in stacks of 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, that's 40. So 51, 52, 50, 340. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we have $340 in 5s. I'm going to go ahead and add this dollar bill to it. So I'm going to add $341 to our total. 341. All right, now let's get everything added up. So we have 124 in quarters, 37 in dimes, plus $11 in nickels, plus $8.40 in pennies, plus $2.17 miscellaneous change, plus $80 in dimes, plus $341 in 5s. A grand total of $603.57. All right. Now, I mistakenly said $80 in dimes. I meant to say $80 in $10 bills. So $603.57. Friends of the Twins, I don't consider that to be too bad, considering, like I said, I don't carry a lot of cash. Before, I was able to save $10 bills and $5 bills. I saved $1 bills. When I couldn't even save $1 bills, I saved coins. So my point is to let you know it doesn't matter where you start. As long as you start, it'll definitely add up. And when we speak about the $1 bills, for me, like majority of the time, the largest denomination I might have had, you'll always have a bunch of ones sometimes. I didn't always save all of those. They were so handy when my kids were growing up. You know, I may have told y'all before, but I used to keep the ones, and as different things came up at school, the kids were always needing something. $6 for this fee, $8 for this, locker fee, $1.50, $2, lunch, ice cream. It was always very handy to have those ones. And I'm telling you, my little envelope, my little $1 envelope, you know, that I kept my ones in and all, it was definitely handy and has been handy for a lot of different things. Like I said, the school fees, gas, if you needed laundry money, you know, just, you know, there were just a lot of different things that those $1 bills really helped me out on. Now, occasionally they would make it to the bank, but more often than not, the ones didn't make it to the bank. It didn't take my kids too long to figure out that I had that little stash, so you know, every time you turn around, they needed something. But thank God, by the grace of God, I had it. I always had it. And I taught my kids how to save too. I always taught them growing up, you know, like they didn't have any responsibilities in anything. Any money that they came across that they earned or whatever, what have you, you can spend half and you must save half. And a lot of the things that I instilled in them concerning money, they still utilize today. Like me and my daughter that lives here with us, we have like a competition to see who saved the most money. She says it doesn't count because I make more money than her. But anyway, I taught my kids how to save. And one last thing I'm going to tell y'all is, as soon as my kids were old enough and began working a job, I immediately went to the credit union. They already had savings accounts, but I went ahead and opened them up a Roth IRA. You know, you can start your kids with a Roth IRA as soon as they are earning money. And I'm not even sure that there's an age limit for that. I believe you can be 8, 9, you know, as long as you are earning money, you can have a Roth IRA. So my kids have had Roth IRAs for some years now. Like I said, my youngest is 22. All right, friends of the twins, we are gonna wrap this video up. Y'all, this was so much fun to me. I hope it was fun for y'all. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know if y'all like seeing these kinds of videos. You don't like them. If you don't like to see this kind of stuff, and you know, Shawn and I, we won't even bore you with it, but it certainly wasn't boring to me counting up money. I'm very proud of myself. So as always, you make the life that you live a life that you love now, because life is short. There will be a number of people that won't make it into 2023. So grateful, so thankful for all of the love, all of the support that we've had here on the channel this year. And we are excited about the new year to come. Y'all be blessed, and we will see you in the next one.